We are actually very cognizant of how the scams have really, increased over the last many years. So we actually have a very strong anti-fraud program.
How much product loans you've approved so far, and how much cash loans applications you've also received? And another question is, if you could share the default rate of your loans of your customers. And the third is, well, judging from your presentation, I think it shows clearly that home credit is profitable. Could you share with us how much is or how do you get the percentage, or how much percentage you get from the charges that you impose on your customers? And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So let me take the cash loan part of the question. Cash loan is the product we offer to our existing customers. So scanning of the credit history, the customers who really build the credit history with us, we offer the cash loan product. Hence, we have approval rates around 90%. So if you remember 1.8 million customer, our applications would be somewhere around 1.9 million that we processed.
I think you asked the question. I think you asked the question about the product loans as well. So I'll give you a very quick couple of numbers to give you some estimate. Every month, actually, there's more than 200,000 product loan applications we approve. Another interesting stat would be over the last few years, we've actually in the Philippines financed over 10.5 million phones. Just as a phone market itself, 10.5 million phones over the last few years. So that should give you some idea about really, like, every month we're increasing the number of products that we are able to finance for customers. And mobile phone, which is the most popular commodity for us, over 10.5 million of them have been financed. And I'll let David take the overall question.
Excuse me. Follow up to that. Do you have a value to that number in pesos?
I do. I'm not able to maybe give you an exact number at the moment, but we can maybe get back to you with that.
The average product loan is 14,000 pesos. So for the reference, you can multiply by the number of the transactions. Talking about the financials, what is and our financials, what is really important to have in mind is the risk management. We already mentioned several times the responsible lending, and the essence of the responsible lending is to make sure that we are borrowing to our customers who are repaying the loans. I have to proudly say that over the time, our NPL, non-performing loans ratio, is very, very solid and on par with the banking industry. And indeed, it is an important element of the overall profitability. We do not announce the last year numbers yet. We will have a special event for that once it's fully audited.
One of the biggest letdowns of some loan companies are the harassment that some customers had during the time of payment of their debt. So just want to ask, how do you extend, or what measures do you hold in making sure that Home Credit Group don't do those things to customers and give excellent customer service? Thank you.
Actually, first of all, and I mean it goes without saying, we are 110% compliant. We took all the compliance extremely seriously. There is a Fair Collection Practice Act, but we go actually beyond that. We have a quality assurance control to really making sure that we are having a maximum care, and even in the collection process, and even more importantly in the collection process, we do follow all the procedures and the rules.
Does Home Credit take that into consideration if your item is stolen?
At this point in time, we do not cover the theft. We are discussing this with our service providers. The main area of focus there is to make sure that potential theft is real, because it's not that hard to pretend the theft. Yeah, so we really need to make sure that we can have proper claims settlement process. So we are working on it, but it's not something that would be covered now.
And I have a follow-up question, and also related to home credit protection. So I also noticed that it focuses mainly on mobile smartphones, but would it also cover other items besides smartphones?
Yes, we have protection both for the mobile phones, tablets, and also for the appliances. So like for your TV, if you get the TV broken, extended warranty, this is also covered.
Thank you very much. And I also have a question to Ms. Paul. So how has home credit become concerned in battling scams?
So we are actually very cognizant of how the scams have really, increased over the last many years. So we actually have a very strong anti-fraud program to be able to do so. So we identify it within our own customer base, as well as do a very massive information campaign on this. So you will be getting push notifications, emails, as well as, of course, the wide reach of our social media to be able to educate customers on how to avoid scams and fraud.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.